station.
Yeah. I was watching Mean Streets earlier.
Oh yeah.
Did you see it yet?
No, not yet.
Mean Streets Zombie with Robert De Niro and Harvey Keitel. Before I mentioned Harvey Keitel, in the middle of the movie, Harvey Keitel shows his dick in the movie. He shows his dick in every movie. It's like, here's my penis. And I watched Reservoir Dogs. I'm on a Harvey Keitel kick. I'm on a Keitel kick. Mean Streets is great though.
I love that movie.
Fucking great movie.
Yeah. One of my favorites.
They showed him.
I borrow $10 from everybody around this block.
You're a jerk off.
I borrow $10 from everybody, and I never give the money back, except for you.
At $20, go to
I
the
didn't
movies.
recognize him in that.
With De Niro, he's mad young.
I did not recognize him.
He's not grouchy. No, I have trouble.
He's not grouchy.
Yeah, I have trouble recognizing De Niro without his comedy partner Zac Efron.
Are you referring to the classic Dirty Grandpa?
Oh, Jesus. Dirty Grandpa, Dirty Dancing, Dirty...
They're like sitting backstage in like their actor chairs and like, you remind me of you when I used to be young.
Yeah. We're
no fear.
The two of us are pretty funny guys.
Well, I like when actors go, like, he'll like describe Zac Efron on like how's it feel working with Zac Efron? Like, yeah, well, Zac is fearless. He comes out in a thong in the middle of the movie, and does I'm not gonna say he does real cocaine, but that was definitely something he was snorting.
Remember when he was
really fearless when you have a perfect body.
I know, really. And even he's like so insecure about it.
And the movie's so stupid because, like, what's her name? What was the hot chick with
Aubrey
the bug
Plaza?
eyes? Her. She wants to fuck De Niro in the movie
Because she's a reverse. Because that's what they do now. They write a movie where it's like, oh, that's a guy would want to fuck an old lady because he's a cougar chaser.
Yeah.
But we're gonna give this like mouthy broad who says fuck a lot the exact opposite of that. So we'll make her like want to fuck what the equivalent is of a male cougar.
Exactly.
I think people on set were like, wait, Zac Efron and Robert De Niro in the same room and you want to fuck Zac Efron? No way. No way.
If I met Robert De Niro,
That's too far-fetched.
I'd be like, listen.
I mean, we'll leave some to the imagination, but come on.
Listen, you gotta tell me, what was it like working with Jason Alexander? The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, he's in that with. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie because I have a life.
Yeah. De Niro, the most famous line, one of the best lines ever in cinema history. Right. You talking to me. And know what De Niro did? This is when he killed his career. Right. He mocked that line and put it in Adventures in Rocky and Bullwinkle.
They could have paused the movie and actually had a guy walk out on set and go, all right, that will be $10 million for your soul.
Yeah. Best line in that movie, Rocky and Bullwinkle movie, was
it's
they're
over.
getting arrested. They're getting arrested for like whatever, and the cop is
Rocky and Bullwinkle get arrested?
They're getting arrested
for rape.
For accused of rape.
They raped
my childhood.
Did you just rape Robert De Niro's career? Yes.
That's exactly
what you're gonna say, because I got something to go.
Yeah, so they're getting pulled over by John Goodman. He's playing the cop, and the guy they're like getting arrested. Like, no, I swear I'm Bullwinkle. That's Rocky. And they're like, yeah, and I'm John Goodman. That's the best line. The best line in the movie.
And John Goodman's really not that famous.
No, but it was great. That was fucking great.
Yeah, I'm John.
Yeah, and I'm John Goodman.
I'm fat fucking John Goodman.
Hey, fat fucking John Goodman here. Cancel.
John Goodman's lost weight. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a little tired of.
neck.
I'm tired of that fucking Mr. Rogers.
I hate him. I didn't know they were doing the thing. Yeah.
So Tom Hanks is playing him in a fucking movie, and like it's like, why are they making a movie about the nicest guy? Apparently,
what's the purpose? Like, I don't.
Apparently, there's a true story behind all this.
The only true story is like PBS almost canceled him, and then he like went and did like a hard film. Like he read letters from kids who like were like, "Hey, you taught me how to put on a sweater properly," like bullshit. And then they're like, "Yeah, maybe we shouldn't cancel this."
Yeah, we are PBS after all. Nobody watches.
And here's that's the thing. They didn't have a lot of viewership, and that was the most watched show. And they were like, "We'll cancel it." I'm like, why?
You ever think like Elmo gave Mr. Rogers a attitude at the craft service table?
It's actually Jim Henson, but with the Elmo puppet.
Elmo doesn't like it when you touch him there.
I used to be top dog around here until you came around, you fucking asshole.
The guy who did Elmo, that guy, he was convicted for child
Not convicted.
Not convicted.
He was.
But what happened?
They found shit though.
But he found like child porn.
Yeah, it was Elmo shit on his hands.
This guy had one rule: keep his hand up the puppet's ass, and he just broke that rule.
I didn't touch him. Elmo touched him.
Yeah, tickle me pervert.
But this Mr. Rogers, why is everyone always broken up about this fucking guy?
Because it's my childhood.
He was a creep.
I miss my childhood.
Rogers and Bob.
Yeah, everyone else was a little freaked out that there was no Mrs. Rogers. And he was
Exactly.
kids,
You live alone, no kids, nobody
Story
visits
about a
you.
gay old man around kids.
Yeah, it was stupid soda. But like, was he a Navy SEAL? Is that
Yeah,
true?
yeah, he was a Navy SEAL, and so was the painting guy, Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross is a Marine too, and it's like you wonder, like,
and
what do you? There's no way you guys didn't yell behind the set.
And then
There's no way.
They just mentally snapped and did children's programming.
Yeah, that's probably.
And I read.
He watches. There's a train that used to go around Mr. Rogers' thing, right? You remember the train
Yeah, of
thing?
course.
He was like
Flashbacks?
silent. Yeah, he's just like watching. He was like, I remember the last train I took. It was to Vietnam.
We're heading into Da Nang.
Next scene, just cutting open lamb chops throat.
Before we knew it, Charlie was all over us.
I had one request: no Asian children. On set.
Fucking
only
fruity old
white
man.
children, please.
Yeah, please,
only white
no
children.
Asian.
And you could tell he's a panderer because someone sent him like he would eat foods and like he would like to people he would make sandwiches and like whatever and teach kids how to make sandwiches.
This
And then
show sounds terrible.
one kid sent in my favorite snack is putting a slice of cheese around a banana and that's what I like to eat. And then he tried it on TV. Like why would you do that?
Can you imagine like a little Italian kid? Going, my favorite is a mortadella sandwich. You got mortadella back there? Get some garbagool, mortadella. And Mr. Rogers like, well, we don't really have
Coca-Cola.
those meats are no good for you. Think about the sodium intake. Fuck you, Mr. Rogers. You fucking
Hey,
queer.
Mr. Rogers, fuck you, creepo.
Why don't you go change another sweater?
And Tom Hanks got to play him, right?
Oh, yeah, nice
You could
guy.
tell he lived in a nice neighborhood though, because he would come in and he would have an outside sweater, an inside sweater, and outside shoes and inside shoes.
Right.
It's like nothing gets stolen from you. What's going on?
And where is Mr. Rogers coming from? Did they ever address that?
Oh, I think he was like a mailman or some shit because he would have like a mail outfit sometimes.
Really? He was
Yeah.
a
But he got there was a mailman on the show. Wasn't
Oh, there's a mailman. Never mind. I'm
where
confusing
what-
my old white dudes. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I was just coming back from getting the paper. Nothing suspicious about that.
And he's singing.
It's like, hello, kids. I just came from the latest Klan meeting.
and he sings that creepy song about being a being
Won't you be
Wonderful
my
Day in the
neighbor?
Neighborhood,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wonderful name. Wonderful day.
Well, that
It's a
one.
beautiful day in the
that one,
neighborhood.
beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah.
It's like wow, what
Beautiful
genius
day-
wrote that
It's a beautiful
song?
day, and there's a white neighborhood.
Well, it had to be a white neighborhood. The way I mean, hardwood floors and like it didn't seem like you paid a lot of rent.
It's a beautiful day in this racially pure neighborhood.
What was his deal? There was no background. Was he like a widow on the show?
Nah, he did the show for kids, and then later on at night to be Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Watch, which is a way more intense show.
I like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Watch. Is that an Oriental?
Get the trains.
There's an Oriental spot on the corner of 5th and Main.
But yeah, Tom Hanks is playing him, and
Yeah.
again, I don't know why they're doing the movie.
He-
I have no idea why.
He doesn't
No
take
reason to.
that guy's always playing a hero.
He's always
Tom
playing.
Hanks.
Yeah, he played Captain Phelps. Now he's
Yeah.
playing Mr. Rogers.
Sully,
Forrest Gump's my
The
only
thing is, when they
hero.
want someone to be heroic and likable, they choose Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
really it,
Yeah, because he's such a
the
piece
most
of
likable.
No, because he's such a piece of shit offset.
Well, again, if it was Tom Hanks raping that nun in the beginning of Bad Lieutenant, your father probably like, you know what?
he thinks Tom Hanks is a great actor too.
Yeah.
we watched Shawshank Redemption. He thought Tom Hanks was Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins. That's Tim Robbins' best accomplishment so far. Like, someone mistook me for Tom
For a
Hanks.
good hour, I watched Shawshank Redemption with my mom and dad, like when I was like 14, and they thought that Tim Robbins was Tom Hanks and Morgan Freeman was Denzel Washington. I swear to God.
Oh, man.
Not making it up.
Can you imagine the love child between Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman?
Yeah,
The most fuckable black man ever.
I'd probably be
That's
like,
Idris Elba. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah.
That's the love child.
Yeah, that's him right there.
That's Cardi B.